Hey guys, hopefully you can hear me. Wanted to do this little live stream just with everything going on. I know it's been rough out there, but remember Romans 12:12. Rejoicing in hope, patient in tribulation, continuing instant in prayer. Hopefully that brings some peace to somebody out there. Again, right now with just kind of the situation, there's so much going on. We don't sometimes feel like we maybe lose our way, lose our peace. But the main thing is to stay focused on Jesus. Don't lose your hope. Don't lose your faith. Start your day in prayer, that type of thing. Mainly just want to do this live stream, kind of hang out with you guys and see if there's any prayer requests. Anybody that possibly just wants to drop something in chat and we can pray about it, talk about it. Again, it's been a while. Hopefully this is working. If someone can hear me, please let me know in the chat. But again, I know we haven't done a ton of these, and it's been a while since I actually made a video. So main thing, I just wanted to reach out, really see if this live stream is even actually on and working. I think it is. But yeah, another great passage. I like to actually keep this one near the desk, really on the desk. Used to have it in the car driving down the road, but it's Psalms 31:24. So be strong and courageous in all you who put your hope in the Lord, which is, to me, that is a great passage as well. That's why I just keep it there and focus on it, especially when times get tough. Again, as we all know right now with gas prices the way they are, kind of the whole COVID situation, things of that nature, there's a lot to be concerned about, but again, when we start our day in prayer, that helps a lot. I think more than anything, that's one of the things you can do to start your day on the right foot, your week, month, year. Keep it going. Let me just hang out with you guys for a minute. I'm going to check and see if the live stream is actually working. But again, if you see it, anything in, if you can hear me, please put something in chat. Let me see if I can pull this up real quick, guys. Other than that, if anybody has a prayer concern, please leave it in the chat, or leave it in the chat. But it's been a while, I know that, guys. Continuing to pray as we get prayer requests in. And let's see. Yeah, it looks like it's working. Let me see if I can hear. Yeah, it looks like it's working. It's definitely working. Anyhow, if you do come across this channel, I just do miss talking to you guys. I do miss, the faith or the fellowship. In my own life, it's been busy. Things are going good. Always ask for prayer, just general prayer for the family and health, and and in turn for you guys, I know maybe there's situations out there. Hopefully everybody's doing fine, not affected by things going on, and job-wise, people are able to maintain. I know church-wise, some churches look like they're coming back into full being able to attend mode, if you will, which is good. It's nice to see that. Again, if you do have a prayer or concern, please leave it down below. I know I think the last time we released a video it's got to be close to a month now, which, it's actually been a few months now, I think back. Try and get better at that. I know we were having some Bible studies, and then there were some technical issues, which made it a little bit difficult, but I think we've worked through some of that. At least I'll trying to do these live streams. It's more of a scheduling thing than technical. The schedule is kind of sorted itself out a little bit, so at least maybe on Saturday mornings, guys, we can try and do these live streams. And again, just leave a comment if you have any prayer concerns, or just in general, questions, comments. It's kind of nice just to hang out with you guys and know that hey, first and foremost, we're supposed to be a community of the church, and be there for each other. And right now, one of the ways we can do that is online. Thank God for that. But yeah, like I say, a lot of churches are opening up. It's important to find a good Bible-based church in your area and get connected and involved with people. That's probably the most important thing. Online's good too. There's a lot of people everybody can kind of lean on each other, and start your day in prayer, or at least maybe join some type of Bible study. That's good too, because you can encourage one another and really learn the Bible at the same time, which is most important. It's good to in church learn passages, but it's important to read it on your own as well, which is great too. Again, just hanging out here, guys. If you do have a comment, please leave it in the chat, or prayer, concern, anything like that. I know in our own lives we've been doing a little bit of traveling, which has been nice to do. Really just feel blessed to be able to do that. So, mostly just traveling around in an RV is what we've been doing, which we find a little better than trying to hop on a plane. It's a little different right now in that regard. But yeah, just glad to see you guys. Glad to be here. Glad to kind of just hang out with everybody and be back online here. Did work out. There was a little bit of a technical issue earlier as far as the live stream. Had to get some software right, and I think YouTube might have made it a little easier too. It does seem just a couple clicks and it was up and running. So let me leave a little comment in chat here, and just praying for. So, again, it's Bradley Paul, just hanging out with you guys. Glad to be back online. The live stream functionality of YouTube and some of the software I'm using seems a little better now. It used to be, I know I tried it a few times in the past and never could seem to make everything connect just right. So, again, even I think this live stream gets posted after the fact, and you can even leave a comment then, which would be great. Any prayer concerns, things of that nature. But yeah, it's been going good. Just like everyone else, we're hoping for situations to get better as a nation, as a world. We really are supposed to be able to sit down together and talk things out and sit at the same table, even if we have different viewpoints, and be able to, hash it out, so to speak, and not walk away. That's been the foundations of, I know, this country and many countries for a long time. So it's important we get back to that, some of that. Maybe that's what we're seeing now is God telling us, hey, we need to sit down and regardless of, some of the feelings and emotions can run pretty rampant. It's important to sit down and be able to at least come up to some type of general understanding on subjects and situations, on difficulties, and come to a resolve end of the day. But if we're not even talking, if we're trying to sensationalize everything, that makes it difficult to move forward. So if there's one thing I can say is just keep praying, keep stay engaged, don't give up. I know a lot of people have a tendency to kind of, they'll hang their heads, and but sometimes things worthwhile take a while too. And we all expect an overnight miracle. I know for even myself, I found the Lord, and it took me many years to really get my life together, so to speak. That, not that it's perfect now by any means, but in bigger things it takes time. So I mean, if there's a message of hope and just overall prayer, concern, or anything like that, just leave it in the chat or leave it in the comment later. Just definitely love to pray for you guys. Loving just hanging out here. Again, one of the passages we read earlier, love this one, is Psalms 31:24. So be strong and courageous, and all you who put your hope in the Lord, which is a great one. Love that one. Focus on it. Be strong and courageous. At times I think, especially right now, we have a tendency. It's I think it's hard for people to even just be strong. Not less courageous. Just again, due to the nature of everything going on. If you're constantly watching the news, and which can be pretty negative at times, it's going to affect your mental psyche. I heard something the other day, talked about what you let in and what you watch and what you absorb basically every day. It's gonna affect you down the road. It's not necessarily the best thing to do. Maybe get a few minutes of it, make sure there's nothing major. But if you have the news, channels of that nature on, it's going to be kind of difficult. I think it's going to be difficult moving forward, just due to the fact that it's just all the negativity bombarding you. So it's important to be careful what you let in. It's important to, like I mentioned earlier, get in a good Bible-based church. Get involved if you can. Serve. I know for many years we served both in the parking lot and other areas. Usher greeters. My wife did some of the child care and things of that nature, and we loved it. We haven't done too much of it recently, just due to our situation and where we live now. Need to get back to it. It's not an excuse. This having this channel is one thing, but up and above that, just need to also stay engaged with the church and the community. And online, there's a lot of good Bible studies. This channel and others, we're gonna, again, if anybody missed it, we're gonna try and do Saturday mornings when we can, and maybe every other week at least. Just kind of hang out and have the live stream. Again, any other prayer concerns, please leave it in the chat. Would love to pray with you guys. The other passage we read earlier from King James, I've been kind of leaning towards the King James lately, just due to the fact that it's, I know it really hasn't been altered in any way. Let me get back to it here. Romans 12:12, rejoicing in hope, patient in tribulation, continuing instant in prayer. Rejoicing in hope is, I think, really the big key there is, knowing that there is hope. The good Lord gives us that, and knowing that, again, it may take a while. We have hope and faith, and we're hoping things will go a certain way, and it at times it can happen instantly. At times it can be kind of a long haul. So you just need to hang in there and not give up. That's the main thing. Don't give up. Just keep praying. Again, get a good Bible-based church. Get some solid people around you. I know of my brothers and Pastor Daryl to lean on, which is great. I don't know what I'd do if I didn't have that immediate support system. And then this channel and friends from here and others from church. It's important, you don't have to have a ton of people, but at least have a few that you can kind of maybe share a Bible verse with, or maybe you're going through something in your life, you can at least talk to somebody, keep it in a positive way, if you will. So we're getting, I think, close to about 20 minutes here. Again, if you do have a prayer request, you can either leave it in the chat now or leave it in the comments. Love to pray for you guys, pray with you. Actually, it's at 17 minutes. So anyways, again, if you have a Saturday morning free and like to join us, it's about 9, we started about 9 a.m. Pacific time, so depending on where you are, you got to do the math on that one, but again, every other Saturday. Today's the 25th. I know next month I'll be doing some traveling, so I'll have to probably miss one of them at least, but yeah, hopefully we can keep these going. Hopefully you guys like it, and we'll try to continue on with them. I really suggest putting a little Bible verse maybe on your desk or in your car, and a little 3x5 card to focus on, and maybe just throughout the day, take a glance at it. Maybe if you do have time, maybe you're in your car or in a quiet place at your office or home, you can add in a prayer with that. It says in the Bible to pray 7 times a day. Open your windows and shout to the Lord. So wouldn't it be great to continue that and do that, and especially as the weather gets nicer in some of these areas. I know out west here it's been a little warm. We've had the air conditioner on, but yeah, it's things like that that can be uplifting, and again, with everything going on, it can kind of help you get through your day and stay focused on the positive things, like hope and faith, and knowing that again, it's not always a quick outcome, but does it always go your way? No. And maybe at times that's the Lord kind of teaching you a lesson too. So with that, I will end it, and I will talk to you next time. Have a good one. God bless.